It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got a pair of teams who not long ago had more Super Bowls than anybody else. It's the Boys and the Niners on Sunday night.
Let's go here. Here we go. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season. You can't generate points through the air and explosive play. It is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
There aren't many quarterbacks in this league who come under the microscope as often as this guy does. I mean, he isn't perfect by any means, but you can certainly do a lot worse than having him lined up as your guy leading your offense. He has the athleticism to bail himself out of bad situations, but also the arm talent to make every throw on the field. So as long as...
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb.
Job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll throw again. Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is... On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. Playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. Good blocking to the 15. Quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 36 yards. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, San Francisco. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys off 1st and 10. Now, man, back for a second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmatched.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Devondre Campbell brings him down. 3rd and 5. (7-3) is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get point.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Getaways well short of the first down marker. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 1. It's 7-6.
In this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll tuck it and take off.
In fact, it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He finds his big receiver. Purdy moving quickly, trying to get his guys to the line. Open man downfield is Kittle. That was signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down. They'll motion a tight end right. Here's Purdy again. That is caught side of the end zone.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 14-6 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's going to be taken down on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this. A run. And here's Mason. Has an opening past the 40. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incredible. They'll run. This is Mason. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And the gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's into the hands of the fullback. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always...
And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's got
the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. To throw is Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. The 40 with that one. 1st and 10. Now, Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
They face 2nd down and 7. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Second down, Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll keep it on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys. Prescott now. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and short. Prescott. That one taken in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this possessions do I need.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. The Niners offense and their running back. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Finding room at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. To the air again. Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by DAL.
Personal foul. Unnecessary run.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. First down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.